Hey everyone, it's Rob Bourdon here from drumstheword.com, bringing you another full video song lesson. Today I want to show you how to play a great song for beginners, features loads of cool ideas. The song What I've Done by Linkin Park, drummed by Rob Bourdon. And I've written here a note. If easier, feel free to play eighth notes on the hi-hat instead of quarter notes throughout the song. So we'll get on to what that means in a second, but basically, Rob is playing quarter notes throughout the song pretty much with his right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and sometimes, for some drummers, you might find it easier if you play all the eighth notes. Instead of just playing quarter notes like you hear on the recording, you could play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you're not leaving any gaps with the right hand. It might be easy for you, but I'll show you an example of that in a second. So the first line, we've got this electronic drum loop. It's a 2-bar drum loop. Both bars are identical apart from the beginning, which has this open hi-hat thing. It's really cool open hi-hat bark. We're going to leave out the open hi-hat for now and just work on what the drum groove is. So we've got the snare drum falling on beat 2 in the and beat 3. So a little bit weird this, if you're not used to it. Really cool though. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then we've got this bass drum pattern throughout the song pretty much. It's playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So let's line it up with the hands. We got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and notice how some of those ands are falling in between the right hand. So keep your right hand steady and line up your snare drum and bass drum along with the right hand and it should sound correct. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. That's our drum beat. The next thing is to add in the open hi-hat, which we hear. And it opens with beat 1 with the first bass drum and closes in between the right hand on the and beat 1. 1 and. So be aware of that the hi-hat closes in between the right hands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Closes in between there. Now going back to what I said earlier on with the note, You could play eighth notes on the hi-hat instead of playing quarter notes. You might find it easier. So if we line up the right hand playing eighth notes with the rest of it, let's leave out the open hi-hat, we get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So all the notes are going to fall down with one of the hi-hat notes, which might make it a little bit easier for you. I suggest you try and learn the quarter note version. It's a little bit more independence, or independent I guess, because your right hand isn't guiding you through the drum beat. You've got to line up some notes in between or on the right hand. But if you want to make it easy for yourself, you could just play eighth notes. And with the open hi-hat as well, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Sorry, I'm playing the old drum beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... That's going to work just as well for the song, so don't beat yourself up if you can't play the quarter note straight away. Work on it, but if you want to make it easier for yourself, play eighth notes on the hi-hat. That's absolutely fine as well.